Well, welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick, and okay, this isn't the outdoors, but this is the indoors, and we're going to talk about the outdoors today just a little bit. Like the title says, I, along with Otter, are giving away 2 Otter Vortex cabin shelters. I'm going to give one away in Canada, and Otter is going to ship one to some lucky winner in the States. We'll talk about how you enter this giveaway at the end of this video, but a few things I want to cover, or not even a few things. It's a question I get asked quite frequently. Clayton, I need a new shelter. What do you recommend? And I usually respond with a question back to them. What do you do mostly in terms of what do you fish for? How do you fish, etc. When you go to buy a shelter, it's overwhelming, right? There's so many different style of shelters out there. There's a bunch of different brands out there. There's a bunch of different style of shelters out there. What is for you? It can get tough. It can get overwhelming. I get it. Most of the brands these days are making a very good product. I've been using Otter for several years now, and they've been amazing for me in terms of quality control, durability, warmth, everything you can imagine. So this isn't like a video that's like an Otter sponsored video by any means. Like I said, they are helping me give a shack away, but this isn't like paid promotion or anything like that. This is more to talk about the style of shelter that you should be in. Now you have your hub style shelters and you have your flip over style shelters. Obviously you have other style shelters, your permanent shelters, your snow bears, ice castles, all that cool stuff, right? But this is more of your fishermen that is moving around lots from different lakes. They're not always going to the same lake over and over and over again. They like to be mobile. They like to try different experiences. So like I said, hub style shelter and flip over style shelter. I'm going to cover just a couple of the advantages for both styles and maybe make your choice just a little bit easier when you do go buy a shelter next time. Your flip over style shelter, something that I use quite frequently. I mostly use my flip over style shelter behind a snowmobile or an ATV, something where I can be a little bit more mobile. They are a little bit heavier shelter, so if you're gonna try to pull them around, especially when you get a couple inches of snow on the lake, it can be very tough if you're trying to pull them by hand. That's when I'd recommend something like your hub style shelter if you don't have a snowmobile. Not to say that you can't put a hitch on the back of your truck and pull it in and out of your tailgate and that kind of stuff as well. It does work great too. Everybody fits and finds different applications for them. It has a really, really fast put up and take down, not action to it, how should I say it, completion process. It has a very, there you go. See, let's talk through this, Clayton. It has a very good process of putting the shelter up and taking the shelter down. It's quick, it's convenient. You have all of your gear inside that tub, inside your shelter. You can pull your heater out quick, turn it on, start fishing instantly. You know what? I don't like this. I need to move 15 feet that way. Put everything back in your hub or in your tub real quick. Flip it over backwards. You don't even have to put all your bars down. You can be just super quick with it. Move over 15 feet, drill another hole. You're going to keep fishing again. It's super convenient and super easy. I have lots of guys that fish with them, lots of guys that love them. The hub style shelters. Not that you can't be as mobile as you can with the flip over style shelter. Believe it or not, they still are a lot quicker these days to put up, take down, put back in their little bag. Back in the day, I say little because back in the day, these hub style shelters was like impossible to get back in their storage bag. Now the bags have lots of room for them there. They got nice straps. You can put it all together. It's super easy, super convenient. So they are quite mobile and easy to put up and take down if you have a crew with you. The only problem is that once you put your shelter up or take it down, you have to take everything out of your back of your truck or your other sleigh or whatever it is and put it into your shelter and vice versa, right? So obviously guys have perfected methods to be super, super quick with them. A huge advantage though to a hub style shelter is there's a huge fishable area with them. You're not confined in terms of having your holes in this location like you are in a flip over style shelter. You can say, you know what, today we're gonna fish 3 people, so we can spread it out a little bit along the shelter and move around, right? You can really change your format however you go. The hub style shelters are also excellent for camping overnight. Now, I'm only going to touch this briefly when it comes to the camping overnight because I haven't covered any of my camping videos in the past, and I should a lot more. Please, if you are going to do overnight camping with these shelters, they're amazing for keeping the heat in. You have to be super careful with your ventilation and letting out your carbon monoxide. Please get a carbon monoxide detector. Not even one of them, get 2 of them. Plus, if you choose to stay overnight, open a couple of the windows, crack open your vents and crack open some of your doors, well, you know, something like that as well. Be very careful and very cautious about that. There's been some situations in the last couple months of just some bad, like I said, bad situations. So be very careful and very cautious, please. That's all I ask if you are going to camp in them. But like I said, they are amazing for camping, doing your overnight camping. I've been using the Otter Monster Lodge for most of my overnight camping. I have done some in the Otter Resort. Both work very well. The Monster Lodge fits me a little bit better in terms of all the camera gear and what I need to do. But I know the Otter Resort would work very well for somebody that's not doing the filming in terms of having your cot set up and your holes, everything like that. So they make a very good choice for overnight camping. And again, not that you can't camp in a flip over style shelter. I know some guys do it. Remember, anything I say in my videos, it's not always the only way. There's more than one way to skin a cat all the time. I know I'm not answering everybody's question on the style of shelters, but please, you can always reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, in the comments, especially in the comments below here. And if you are looking for a shelter, give me a few of the things that you're going to be fishing for or the style of fishing that you do, and maybe I can help put you in the right shelter. If I could only fish out of one shelter, 100% it would be the Otter Resort Hub. It's manageable enough with one person, but plentiful enough for 3-4 people to fish in there if you need to. So the Otter Resort Hub, like I said, if I could only choose one shelter, it would be that one for sure. So Clayton, how do we win the shelter? It's simple. You just have to be subscribed to Clayton Schick Outdoors on YouTube. This video will be on Facebook and Instagram, but the only way to win it is to actually be subscribed on YouTube. Once you're subscribed, make sure that your subscription is known public. In your settings, there's a little button that you can slide from, make your subscriptions known from private to public. Once it's on public, I can see that you're actively subscribed to the channel. And then all you have to do is comment below in this video whether you're from USA or Canada. Once you've done both of those things, so two small things, subscribe, comment, USA, Canada, wherever you're from, I will then heart your comment. Once your comment is hearted, you will know that I've received your entry and you're entered into this shelter. The people from Canada have a separate giveaway and the people from the States have a separate giveaway. I will be shipping this one from Canada. Otter will be shipping one from the States. I'm excited to give it away. I love to give stuff away, and thank you so much to Otter for participating in this giveaway. I'm excited for the future and to give more and more stuff away like this. I'm going to try to put a huge bundle together for next winter at First Ice with a shelter, a flasher, an auger, tackle, rods, reel, whatever I can do, I'm going to do something for sure. But this is just the start. So make sure you're subscribed, it's public, you comment below whether you're from Canada or USA. That's all I ask you to do. I then can pick through a random comment generator the 2 winners. So both winners will be very random. And yes, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go enter. The giveaway will be in a week from this video. We will announce the winner. And don't forget, get outside.